Hello friends, this is jet lagging me, just back from the States and still totally jet lagged, but making it okay. So welcome to my crazy busy office with this incredible wallpaper, which was here when we moved in. I just thought I would give you a bit of an update of what's been going on in this last month. So some of my highlights from June would be the Insta Home Mingle meetup thing, which has a title that I will remember. It's organised by the amazing Anne-Marie from Lockdown House. If you are in Glasgow and you've not heard about this Insta Homes meetup thing, guys, it's the do for anyone that loves home renovation, interiors, just like talking about houses and stuff. So that just happened in June and it was so much fun, and I'm so looking forward to getting together with everyone there again. Follow the account if you don't already. I asked on my stories, like, what do you guys want to hear about? And I've got a few things. A few of the questions are, what's your next project? Okay, we're kind of at that point right now where we've spent all the money on the big things. Like when we moved in, we had to completely deal with the damp in the foundations, we had to rip up all the floors, we had to replace sections of the wall. We did some of the floors downstairs, we did underfloor insulation, that was really fun. But now we've kind of drained the pot of money to do big projects, so everything we're doing right now is really like more simple aesthetic things. So we've been working on the hall this last month, and again it really is just a wee paint job just to freshen it up. I'll show you what we've done, or I'll show you where it started, and then I'll give you a wee update on how far we've got. Okay, so we are in the process of decorating the hall, and we had a number of different thoughts on what this could look like. So it's time to clean up the hall, and here's how far we've got. So I'm thinking whatever we do, I really care about continuity between rooms when you're walking through. So whatever we do, it needs to make sense walking into the bunk room there. And as you can see, we've got this amazing loud flowery wallpaper, which to be honest is not my style and not at all what I would have chosen, but it kind of feels like it's part of the DNA of the house. Like this is just part of what's here, and now we love it, so it's staying. So I had thought about doing some sort of really like statement wallpaper up there, but I think it would just be too much with that going on there. So instead, here's the inspiration. See this picture? This is actually like a David Fleck from a long time ago, but I still totally love it. And this colour palette has been a lot of the inspiration for my home for years, like even in our old flat. So I love the black, white, the organic kind of green, but then that kind of peachy colour, kind of like this kind of thing. So I'm wondering if we take this kind of peachy tone, see that, in the lily, and fling that up on the ceiling to about the dado rail, but then just have white everywhere down. So I'm thinking if we do the same black all the way down here, keeping this as a statement, and then white walls up as far as the dado, and then the pop of colour on the ceiling and down there, and maybe some sort of statement light. Could be cool. And it looks like the dog wants in. Hey dog. The other thing is we do really need a new front door, because this, it's pretty but it's so old. And yeah, I would love any recommendations on something that's going to be beautiful and more energy efficient than this. So put in the comments all your brand suggestions and all your websites, and I'm going to check it out. Hey guys, so do you want a bit of an update on where we're at with the haul? Let's have a look. So far we are still all white up here, and we've got wallpaper, which is cool, from the animals. But we started experimenting with some colour. So what do you think of that? I'm basically like, I want a pop of colour that kind of matches those vibes. See that there? So yeah, I'm kind of thinking, right, if at a glance you get a pop of warm there, I'm kind of like, what if in here the ceiling was a pop of warm? And so I'm thinking that we would like start here but make all this orange all the way here and just end kind of at the, see the dado rail there? So all this would be orange down, but like all white here. What do you think? So that's my thought. The dog. So yeah, tell me what you think. I'm in two minds about being like, right, is this too orange? Do I actually mix like a quarter of white in there just to soften it a little bit, make that more of a creamy orange, peachy, and then down? Obviously we've got the black banister all this would be white. That's what I was thinking. And then on this side here, we're working on, I need to get some lighting here and here. So I have actually ordered some lights, but I'm now rethinking it and wondering whether I need to do something different. So yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, you guys. So we've now added a bit of orange to the ceiling, which is very exciting. I think the orange is too strong. I think we might keep the same can of paint, but add like a quarter of white just to make it a bit less saturated. I don't know, what do you think? Do we keep it this bold or do we do something different? So open to your opinions. Another project I'm thinking a lot about is the windows and the sliding door. Like right now they are sucking all the hot air out of the house and just so not good for our energy bills. So I'm thinking a lot about how do we get new windows or how do we replace our wee sliding door or our front door. Right now, honestly, it's a bit overwhelming and it's a bit of a headache, but I'm sure we'll find a good option for us. Because we live in an old Victorian property, I can't seem to access some of the grants and things that are available in Scotland to get new windows because it's like a conservation area and there's certain windows that we're meant to have. So I'm still trying to figure out how to get around that. If anyone's got any tips, let me know. Another fun thing, I want to show you my charity shop haul from this last month. So I was actually over in the States for work and it was fun because I was on Whidbey Island and I was road tripping through Washington and Oregon. I was actually over for work but took the opportunity to do some fun things as well. And a whole bunch of you, I guess, live in the Pacific Northwest. So it was nice to hear from you some of your recommendations of charity shops and things. I love buying home and interior stuff from charity shops. My favourite bit, Americans, thrift stores from thrift stores. Australians, what do you say? Do you say charity shops or do you say thrift stores? I love getting home stuff from that. My favourite bit of the charity shop is when you go to that corner that's just got loads of like bric-a-brac, you know, like all the mugs and plates and vases. Like, I just love that. I just love that because I don't want to go and buy that stuff from John Lewis. I want to buy someone's plates that they had for years that are beautiful that they don't use anymore. Like, that's the plates that I want to buy. So I actually got some fun things. Do you want to see? Right, I'm gonna unbox or unwrap my charity shop finds. Right, so this is really fun. I am so into cute, like, Oriental Asian little things. So I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I feel like this could be like, I don't know, like you could put like jewellery or Kirby grits or something in that. I don't know. Also, I don't usually like red at all, but I am really into clashy warms right now. So like the combo of like a pink, red, orange, where the pink just clashes it and just feels a bit jarring. Like, I really love that look right now. So I feel like this is going to be my pop of red between some sort of like pinky things, like something pink behind it. And it's just going to be awesome and clashy. So that's that. Another cute Japanesey thing. Oh, this was $3. $3. Very pleased with that. Right, this one here was $1.25. It's just like, again, a really gorgeous, cute little Japanese cup thing. And I just think, again, I don't know what we'll use this for. You could put a wee tea light in this. It could be a wee candle holder. I mean, you could use it like a mug, but I feel like, again, that's just gonna sit somewhere and hold, like, I don't know, like change or something, like coins. And I just think that's gonna look really cute. So that's that one. Right, this is what I'm most excited about. We got 6 of these. These are going to be so good. So that's 5 of them. A really sad story happened though, and this is one of the risks of bringing stuff home. So I think this one just didn't make it. Let's see. What is left? Oh dear, it's not looking good. Guys, it's not looking good at all. Oh, is this a hazard even to like bring out? How sad is that? Oh, it's so sad. Like, bits of my beautiful. Yeah, so these are the real life hazards of bringing home cute things from charity shops when you're on holiday. Everything I really thought I'd packed well in, like all the socks and t-shirts and stuff, and these guys made it, but sadly this one is no more. So That's very sad. Little glass. It just means I can only have 4 friends over for cocktails. I can't have 6, so sorry, 6th friend. There's not a cocktail for you. Or maybe they just get another glass that doesn't match. Like maybe they can have their cocktail in like one of these little tumblers, which is also from a charity shop, or this, which is like, my aunt gave me this. It belonged to someone in the family. Maybe we'll just be creative, and maybe there's still space for more people. I don't know. But anyway, time to put all this stuff away. If you've got any good charity shop hauls, please do post them in stories and tag me, because I love to see what people find in charity shops. And I think that's all the things. Oh, other questions on my Instagram. So I was asked what the next project is. I said the haul. What brand do you want to sponsor doing all your stuff in your house? Okay, there's like the dream answers, and then there's the like realistic answers. We actually just did a really fun brand collab, which you can watch on YouTube, all about making decisions to make the home more energy efficient. That was really cool because I genuinely loved what that one was about. I think windows, front door and sliding door are stressing me right now. If there was a window company that was like, we want to collab with you, I'd be like, yes, let's talk. That'd be awesome. No, but genuinely, when it comes to collaborating with brands, though I have a temptation to be like, can I get the free stuff? Can I get the things? I prefer to think down the lines of like, who are the voices that I want to elevate? And so I try to resist the temptation of, oh, could I get some free stuff from like lots of cool places? And think of it more as like, right, are there brands who stand for the things that I stand for? Like, care about planet and wanting to renovate homes to be more green in all their ways. Like, I love brands that think about things like reducing waste and just being more energy efficient. I love to collaborate with them. I love brands who are preferably like B Corps and like treat their people well. I'm not saying that brands that aren't B Corps don't treat their people well, but when there's something measurable to show, oh, you really care about how well your people are paid and their working conditions and things like that, that means a lot to me. So I love brands like that. I also just love really cool design, like when products have been made and you can just tell there's creative genius behind that. I'm like, oh, I want to celebrate that. I want to shout about that. Whether it's something that's just stunning and beautiful and creative, or even just like functionally pure genius. I love that kind of thing. So yeah, I would sum up my dream brands as like anything sustainable, anything cool design. That's my jam. Okay, I'm being asked, in what way will you give a nod to Scotland's national animal in your house? For those of you that don't know, Scotland's national animal is the unicorn. Like it legit is the unicorn. We're not just saying that. We even have a unicorn on our passports. Bethany, I don't think I'm giving a nod to the unicorn in our house. Do we even have a unicorn? I don't think we do. I feel like when my daughter was younger, she maybe had unicorn stuff, but I don't even know if we have any reference to the unicorn other than on our passports. Should we? Should we be nodding to our national animal? How many of you nod to your national animals in your homes? I'd be curious to know. Now, I feel like the animals that appear in our home are more ones that like mean stuff to us. Like, we've got fox stuff because Todd's name means fox, and so does my son's name means fox. What else have we got? Got a whole bunch of guinea pig stuff because I just like guinea pigs. But no, I don't think there's a unicorn, so that's something to think about. What's been the most expensive bit so far? Okay, aside from buying the house, like buying the house was a lot of money. The most expensive job we've done was pulling out the floors and getting rid of all the damp, replacing all that. Well, sanding the floors, we did ourselves, so it's not that that was expensive, but that whole bit, that's what drained our bank account basically. So yeah, we need to replenish that. What's your favourite thing you didn't expect before you moved into the house? The fact that the garden blooms in order. Like, whoever planted this stuff, probably the previous owners, knew flowers, and like new flowers in a way that I don't know flowers. Like, I don't know flowers. I like flowers, I don't know them. I don't know what they do, I don't know how you're meant to care for them. But whoever planted the flowers in our garden did them in an order, so it's like the blooms all wake up in order, and we've got all the fiery like yellows, oranges, pinks on one side, and then we've got the like purples on the other side. It's like there's so much intentionality on it, and I love it. I love that so much. So that's fun. One day, once we've got this house renovated, or more of it renovated, I will try and learn gardens. Right now, the garden is just growing a bit wild, but it's fine. Right, I'm gonna leave it at that just now, but if you've got any questions or things that you think we need to hit, let me know, comment below, all that kind of stuff. And also, any of you people that use social media, if you know what Patreon is and why it's good for home renovation accounts, like, tell me about that, because a couple people have asked, do you have a Patreon? And I'm like, no, I don't really know Patreon. So if you know it and you think that there's something we could be offering on there that would actually be cool and not a waste of time, I would love to hear your ideas. Anyway, take care, hope you're well, love you, bye. All right, testing, see if this audio is working. Pop this down here. Say hello.